and Tobago, land of sea and sun, lovely people all around, yeah. There are so many races, so many faces, something has gone wrong, seems we just can't get along, yeah.
I remember how things used to be, so nice, so sweet, there was so much of love and joy in the air. I remember how we used to live, so peaceful and free, yeah, everybody had a smile to share.
Time to bring back those days, time to bring back those days, bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and wine, chipping all day on the road, together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, one, one. Playing cricket in the street, snow cone to beat the island heat. Families gather round for the village football competition. Every cook-up used to share between families everywhere. And when weekend comes, a river line was our mission.
And every day we used to live as one. And my neighbor wasn't a stranger, but another parent to my young one. At Christmas time, the parent car done sun up to sundown. And we stopping by every house in town.
Time to bring back those days, time to bring back those days, bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and wine, chipping all day on the road, together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, one, one. Hey, ta ta ta, tiki ta ta, tiki ta ta ta, tiki ta ta, hey ta, tiki ta ta. Dr. Capileo and Dr. Williams, two great scientists, two politicians. One was a prime minister, the other opposition. But they had one thing in common: to remove colonization. Convincing the Queen of England that they had a plan to rule and govern this nation without a helping hand. 1962, August is when they did feel a time of relief and a blessing received. A blessing received. I said, when you're not going to the man, I said, no. I said, when you're and don't forget the Kaiso. Time to bring back those days, time to bring back those days, bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and wine, chipping all day on the road, together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, 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 together as one, one, one.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, the Street919FM.com.
We all have struggles, but yet we rise. Mama, you wake up this morning and you're still feeling down. You asking Jaja where the next meal coming from. I know your life is a struggle since you left you ungone, but you will never give up, 'cause you are strong. Woman, rise from the ashes, rise from the dust, rise. Don't you ever think your life is a curse. Rise from the struggle, rise. the pain. Right. I know you will make it, no more suffering again. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. Set yourself free. Youth man, your life it ain't easy, but you still holding on. You ain't got no degree, people tell you something wrong. When the tide push you over, you're gonna stand up strong. You'll be a great leader, it's where you belong. Youth man, rise from the ashes, rise from the dust, rise. Don't you ever think your life is a curse. Rise from the struggle, rise. Put the Father first, rise. Come out of the shadow, success is a must.
Set yourself free. Set yourself free.
Free.
Set yourself free.
Hold your head up, my daughter. Don't let your burdens come weigh you down. Your victory's round the corner. It's not wise to give up now. Look your light at the end of the tunnel. That's the destination. Dry your tears now, my sister. Time to push on. Sister, rise from the ashes, rise from the dust, rise. Don't you ever feel your life is a curse. Rise from the struggle, rise. You're not the first, rise. All out of the rubble, your time is a must. Sister, rise, rise, rise. Rise, rise up, rise, rise up, rise, rise up.
Mandana Links. Success is a must. But that's not the name of the song. The name of the song is Rise. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course the region and the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome to a brand new week.
Life is like
And today is a good day.
Great day.
How are you feeling, world?
keep
Hope you guys are positive,
Yes.
full of energy, full of love,
Yes.
because that's what the world needs.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, preaching.
What you telling
You're
yourself?
preaching today.
And remember, there are those around you who wants to see you lose. But you know you are a winner.
wake up this morning.
Were you telling yourself?
From the take up this morning.
You're a winner. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Woo-hoo. Guys, how are you doing on the outside? How was your weekend?
Hey,
Why you not in a good mood today, Camille?
coming comes, what going on?
Were you saying?
Coming comes, not
You know,
in a
not
good mood
every day you
today.
would get up
Yeah.
in a good mood, eh?
Facts, eh? Sometimes I might just feel.
Yeah,
To
sometimes
see
it doesn't
people.
feel the way you're supposed to feel. But
Yeah.
like what the song say, rise up, rise up.
This one is for coming comes. Rise.
Rena, who said a whole weekend she's singing this song. Girl, this song different, yes? This song, yeah, we seen all the messages.
Yeah, Joseph, we seen your messages.
Yeah, we
Man.
see when you talk good about us, we see when you talk bad
about us.
We just see everything.
You see when you're in the lacquery. You see when you're not in the lacquery.
I love going out to Google for holding it down for the
Yeah, we got
most
Google,
part
right?
of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you stand, because sometimes we just think Google gone.
Yeah.
And then when we reach downstairs, Google still go downstairs. So wherever you are, Google, blessings to you. And whenever you decide to make your way home, reach home safe, all right?
And of course, Aisha is up next. At
But we
4.
now start, is it up next, like if you know, she coming
At
up.
4.
Yeah, at 4.
At 4.
I shall be
I
in the
stand
building at 4
corrected.
o'clock. Yeah.
And wherever you are, please reach to work safely.
Yes.
Yes.
see the place opening back up and things.
Good, real traffic, you know.
More traffic, more
There's
people.
traffic in the place.
Yeah. So, but remember, although things, slowly coming to come, remember, COVID ain't gone away, eh? All you see what going on in England.
Oh.
I mean, they opened back up yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was the 19th? No, today? Today.
Today's the 19th.
They opened back up today. But, and I read it in the 12 o'clock news, Robert, scientists were saying that the government, they acting, well, not acting, but they're moving like it's all about confusion and chaos.
Yes.
And then the scientists saying, they shouldn't have, fully open back up as yet.
Right.
England not still recording, but England recording 50,000, in new infections daily.
50,000.
Yes, and
Wow.
scientists warning that with the they're opening back up by the end of summer, they're expecting a 200,000. So again, while things opening back up, COVID ain't gone away. So let's still do what we were taught to do.
Do the honorable thing.
The social distancing, the wearing the
your
mask,
mask.
the not going outside if you don't have to. As somebody saying, check the audio.
In the scene.
Are we singing?
Are we singing so?
Please check the audio balance. It keeps
Carlos.
shifting.
Check we on your
Check the balance,
On
the
your-
audio balance.
on your speaker. Yes, man.
Well, don't raise that, because we just get feedback inside there, but just check the
Yes.
balance, because somebody's saying we keep shifting now on one side louder than the other. So,
All right.
but we don't want to raise nothing.
All right.
So, Robert, I see plenty of the food places.
Yeah, it's out in the numbers today.
Plenty people went out and bought their doubles.
Hey.
I see plenty videos.
Yeah, doubles.
Plenty videos.
Doubles make news.
You
before
telling
news-
me?
Before news, you know.
I seen all them news side with videos, but I said,
What?
wow, doubles
Doubles
was
make
so
news, you know.
missed.
Nah, but
So missed.
I love my doubles.
I love
and
my doubles
yeah, this,
too.
I need a doubles, yes, you know. I have to get there before, But doubles is a morning. What do you think? Doubles is a morning thing?
But that's how I grew up thinking. I mean, when we were younger,
Yeah.
there's two different
Era.
younger, but when I was younger,
Yeah.
I know doubles is our morning food, and breakfast food, and then of recent times you see doubles selling all
Well,
throughout the
yeah,
day,
I just
the
go from
night.
Let me tell you something. Give me some background music so I can talk proper.
Talk proper.
You see, when I done work and I go down on the avenue, yes.
Doubles.
When the sun now setting, man,
Wow.
I eating my doubles in fine style. Hey, Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
Hello, my darlings.
Joseph saying, just drink your puncheon and take your sunlight.
Oh, Lord, again? For the very first time.
Trinis are reacting as if they're getting the KFC and doubles free.
That's our next topic, KFC is,
Hold on, we take calls just now. Remember, we just started the first hour. Open
Yeah.
topic.
open forum.
So whatever on your mind and you want to talk about,
Yeah,
call and share with us. But we'll take the calls in a little while.
yeah.
All right?
You see that
I
too?
see it was in the news this morning as well. The CEO of Prestige Holdings already gave you a warning that,
Things will
the
go
things
up.
going up.
You put in,
The things going up.
so, what do you think?
But,
What do you think about that? What's your thoughts?
well,
What's your thoughts on
he
that?
did say that it's globally the cost of the supplies and whatever going up. So obviously, once things go up, the cost is be transferred to the consumers. But like I said, I need a here no there with that.
Yeah, because we eating food from home, no?
I need a here no there with that. I don't
Yes.
understand for more than a whole year. We only eating we cook food home now all of a sudden. Or
But-
you go back to
No, but to be honest, driving downtown, I was in the town area, right? I drove up around the savannah as well, and I was observing those, food places, and I must say, I don't see long lines.
You didn't see the long lines, and it was reported too on CNC3. I saw slow starts to reopening of food places.
So what I could say is there's two things there. People who was really affected and don't have no money to buy these things, because you know some people will say, "Oh, you see, look at how they're running." And they don't have. But they really, it seems to me like they really don't have, because the lines are short, very short.
The crowds that people were expecting,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't see it.
No line up thing and no thing and no.
You didn't see it.
No.
I really can't wait for the stores and them to open.
Yes.
You know, I have a good couple of family members and even people that I know who work in
those departments,
in stores and thing and. It's easy to see the place opening up slowly and you're just waiting. When is my turn? When is my turn? All the barber shops and the hair salons and your time will come. It coming slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bagel.
Hey, sunshine in the place.
So guys, we're going to take your calls.
Yeah, man.
You all know the numbers 3420081.
771-1791 and of course 466-5391.
Those are the numbers to call, and it's open forum in the first hour. So call and let us know what's on your mind, what you want to talk about.
Angie St. Paul in the building. Yes.
People learn that it is better to eat your home cooked food. But imagine, Robert, over the weekend I heard an announcer, not here, saying, all you go out and do all you're supposed to do, get the joke, wherever, because we want the place to come back to it was. We need to go back to partying and boat riding and liming. And I'm like,
really?
That's the reason?
Yeah.
Take this one. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good Vibes Monday.
Good Vibes Monday.
Good afternoon, Precious. I'm Robert.
Yes.
What's
Robert.
up?
Good afternoon to you, buddy.
Only good vibes, eh?
Good vibe.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, what? The first thing is, on my mind, is, what? People, we eat KFC for a whole year. Right? Plus, you know they rank up the price?
Telling you.
All year, watch now, we had to learn to make our own KFC. I won.
Yeah.
2, people, we're in a pandemic. Yeah, what? I'm not against anybody lining up for the doubles or for the aloo pies or whatever as the case may be. And I know we had to get the grease on our chest. But here, what? People, use common sense. Oh gosh, man, look at this line. If you see the line, just line up for what?
Mean see no line?
You see line?
Yeah.
Where's that so?
But I telling you, if you go down there, no. I telling you, go down there, no. You will see it.
Because we were watching some videos on social media and me in a crowd.
I'll find you something like that.
No, I telling you, go down there, you will see
stories,
it. Even watch me, go buy sauce doubles and all too.
So you didn't take no video?
You take a picture yourself?
No, I was in a car, Precious, honest to God, so I really couldn't take any. Right? And even by sauce doubles as well, right? If you see at people,
wow,
right? That's why I'm saying, people, above all, we acting like, you know what? It's running away.
Well, then people, if
right, it's running away.
If that's the case,
right? And the other thing is, guys, hear what? We need to actually, if you could reach out, if anybody could reach out to people in need at the end of the day, people, again, do something good. You understand? I just keep stress on it. Do something good. If you know you're not going to wear something on your own back, don't carry it for people, please. I am pleading with you all, right? And hear what? The Bible say, when you do things, do it privately. And God will reward you openly.
Oh, yes.
Right? We don't need cameras to do these things, people. Do it from your heart.
Yes.
Right? I look to understand.
Hey.
Blessings to you.
Blessings.
Thank
Always,
you so much.
always great to hear the brother contribution. Hey, Hip Chick is here. Good
Hi, Hip
afternoon to all its addiction. Okay. She probably was adjusting something.
Joseph said, not me, the Prime Minister said curbside and grab and scatter.
Yeah, grab and
standing
scatter.
up, lining up and liming and eating.
But you saw any photos or any videos? I ain't seen nothing.
Of what the caller just said? No, I
Before
mean,
they have any
there
videos?
are videos on social media, but I ain't see any long lines or no crowd or no
I
gathering.
ain't seen nothing. If all they have it, send it.
Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Precious.
Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Where calling us from?
I'm calling from Port of Spain area.
From which part?
From Port of Spain area.
All right, and Tom, well, I was going to ask you how the weather like on your ends, but we both in the same place.
Yes,
Right around the corner.
while I'm all for good vibes, because, good
Yeah,
vibes.
good vibes, Monday.
Good vibes. I find you sounding like sorrowful, eh?
Yes, but it mustn't be based on a false premise, right? Because then you'll be just living in a fantasy world, right? That song that you will have played, the first one, while we want to show love and unity and living as one, we must also record it the right way. And that song is full of inaccuracies, and it is disheartening that when somebody writes a song, that they will try to put things that are truthful in it.
Which part of the song on truthful?
No.
1962, when he spoke, we are all together in wanting independence. That is not true. Again, we may not like that part of our history, but history is what it is, and we must tell it the right way, whether we like it or not. We were not all together in wanting independence for Trinidad and Tobago. That is a lie. And he needs to correct that, because it gives the impression of something else. We were not all living together back in time.
But Kola, let me ask a question.
Yes.
You think we
Being
could...
the producer of the song.
Being the producer, of course, yeah. Do you... Being the producer of that said song, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think we can reach that place?
Of course we can, but we must tell the truth, because you know what, the truth may be uncomfortable, but sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable.
So we will...
And if you're telling a truth, that is not really the truth to make things easy to be digested.
Right.
It cannot work like that. We need to reach a space where both parties or three races, four races can sit at the table and speak their truth freely and get it out, and then we move forward. But we don't do that. As soon as you say something, you're always shut down and saying, don't say that, don't. And we cannot build a society in unity when one side is able to speak freely and another side is not. I am all for unity, but the unity must be on the same level.
Right,
one
right.
must not have more advantage than another one.
How do you think we will... How do you think we will get to that place, though?
And that's just what I just said. We need to have an honest and open discussion on race relations in this country and not pacify anybody, not pout and pamper it up and feel offended and feel guilty and all that. Those emotions will come out, of course, but when we finish, get that out on the table, then we move forward. But it's inaccurate to keep saying that we lived together as one in 1962 and all that is not true. There's a history that will show you that it was not like that.
Right.
But because we don't speak about it, people go down this road. So when you say anything different than that, people say, oh, you're looking to make bacchanal and confusion. It's not that. It's just we need to be truthful there, right?
Okay.
Just to end another good vibe thing, it's ironic that the scientists are telling those in England and the Prime Minister and all that they think that the choice probably that the Prime Minister made is just opening up and a free-for-all may not be the right one, because it should be based on more, probably data and all that. Our Prime Minister is also a scientist, and we have seen that he's been led and driven by data and empirical evidence. So I think it augurs well for us, because the scientists up there are saying that they find this opening back the England economy and movement and all that is a little like careless, and they are scientists. We also have our scientists here. And despite what field he's in, he's still a scientist, and he's grounded in empirical evidence and data. So I just want to put it on the table, but this song is beautiful and sweetie, but all I'm just simply saying,
Yeah.
when you write in, just make sure that it has a little more truth in it.
Yeah.
And that's just trying to pacify
So,
people with love. And,
speaking as all right, and thanks for your contribution.
Thank you so much,
right?
Honey. Have
And
a good one.
I'll see what I have to say and, listen off it. But as a writer myself, what we try to do, let me speak for myself.
Who wrote the song? Did everybody come up with their own parts?
Yeah, everybody came up with their own parts. I did the chorus part, right? And me and Lionheart would have, share ideas. All right. Now, Lionheart is actually a mix. It comes from an East Indian family, yes. But what we try to do, at least in my camp, what we try to do is let certain words manifest into the atmosphere. Yes? Although it may not be happening, we are pushing, because we did say we are prophets. Huh? So when we write something and we try to let people, obviously people ears will be, listening to our contributions, right? And what we try to do, we try to push that positive vibe, push that positive vibration.
From what I understand from what the caller is saying is that
it was not so historically.
In 1962,
it wasn't so.
It wasn't. It wasn't like that. Yeah. And even to this day,
it's still not like that.
It's still not even close.
To
that.
Yeah, and I get that.
Joseph, we need to fix that sound. The technicians in the background, because there's another person saying the sound keeps going and coming.
Keep going and coming.
Yeah, I don't understand. Check it out now, Robert.
All right,
so Robert, go in and check out that. Another person saying the sound, we keep coming and going, and then another person that talk about it not balanced. So Robert going to check that out, right? In the meantime, it's open forum. Be discussing whatever it is you want to discuss, whatever it is on your mind. Call us and let us know, all right? We do appreciate all the calls. Good afternoon, welcome. Hello? Not ready?
Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon. Yeah, you see, I see something on the news Sunday night.
What's that?
With Robert. I know Kamala just bring Parliament there to make mischief.
What's that you saw?
A man like that was supposed to be in jail. I'm talking about Rowley. I'm not kind of nonsense. That's why you see Kamala and all of them will never take power in this country again in the next election. Because nobody wants them. Nobody. And nobody has no respect. Even in our wife, I doubt that. I doubt he will play, man. You know he plays. Nah, for a big man.
Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much, caller. Remember, we try to push a kind of positive and good vibes on this program, all right? There are programs to go with the constant back and forth and with P&M and UNC and Rowley and Kamla and all of them. This really not the forum for that. If that's what you're calling for, best saying call, all right? Don't worry, Joseph. We're working on it.
Time to bring back those days. Time to bring back those days. Bring back those days when we lived together as one. Time to bring back those times when we could just walk and wine, chipping on it.
And you see, while I understand that, we don't want to come here and build a fantasy or live in la la land or be naive, we also have to understand that, everything, it starts with us. And we can't be pushing a narrative for years of hate and division and chaos and expect that our children's children will see a different Trinidad when the conversation is still the same as it was. We need to change our mental, our thinking, and not to carry on with life living in a fantasy world, but start to be the change that we want to see. We're talking about sweet TNT and all the wonderful things about TNT. But when you listen to some of the conversations and some of the narratives that are being pushed, I don't want to continue to live like, in that kind of environment. 342-008-1771-1791 and 466-5391. We did say it's open forum. Whatever it is you want to discuss, whatever it is that's on your mind, please share with us. We welcome it. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Mr. Boothman. How are you?
I'm all right. I just like to bring to note, Robert, I don't think I agree with, in a sense, she was good of Jenny to bring it to your attention, but it's not a question of being untruth, Jenny. I think they were incorrect with the information. It's not a matter of untruth. When somebody do thing untruth, hopefully it is more or less intentional. I think the correction there was that what Jenny was wanted to bring out with the song, the lyrics, is that part is that the history behind that is that the opposition, and in that time it was Mr. Capelio, and they were not for independence. So that is wrong information that song is carrying. So it is just that lyrical top needs to be changed because all the balance is all right to bring about unity as a solution. But I just think is that the incorrectness, and I also wouldn't use Dr. Capelio's name before Dr. Eric Williams. If you want to bring in his name, you bring in the Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister's name first. That is by respect. You know, the person used Dr. Capelio's name before. So the question wasn't untruth. It was more or less incorrect information because the history behind it, though the opposition went to Marlborough House in England to make sure that we didn't gain independence. So they have to correct that. That song should not be continuously played until that correction is made because it's not the truth. And not the truth, I mean, it is incorrect in terms of the history behind it. But it was only just that part, you know, and I can understand with Robert, you have an umbilical cord because you had part of the production, you know, but we have to be constructive enough to take constructive. I wouldn't say it was untruth, you know, because untruth brings about a kind of like it was intentionally done, but it was more lack of correct information. I just want to add that, and I just want to say that on one of the programs, I feel offended when, I wouldn't call the name, but the person is using a Jamaican accent on his program to highlight Jamaican music, reggae. I have no problem with reggae music from Jamaica, but you wouldn't get a Jamaican trying to song like a Trini, you know, and the person constantly do that. You know, Jamaica is Jamaica. They are very nationalistic, and there's no need to try to go that way to sound like a Jamaican on one of the programs that comes on a Sunday evening. A nice music that is being played on that program, but I can't take the Jamaican accent he's forcing to do because Jamaicans ain't going to do that with any other country. I just brought that to your attention.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
I can't comment on it because I really don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. So I can't comment on it. I don't know the program. I didn't listen to the program, so I don't know. Angie saying bottom line is, and I do agree with you, Angie, bottom line is we need to grasp positivity instead of continuing to hold on to negativity. I love it, Angie. How can we move forward if all we keep looking at and going back on is negativity instead of trying to be optimism that, you know, one day we would live in a land that mirrors some of the lyrics in some of the songs. Sweet TNT. Yeah. You know them kind of them kind of songs with those kind of lyrics. Yeah. I love my country. Yeah. We ain't reached there yet, you know, Robert. We love party more than we love country, you know. True. We ain't reached there yet, you know.
So, yeah, true. But I totally get what the callers are saying, right? Definitely we will examine the suit. Yes? We will examine.
I know, right? Hi, Peggy.
Peggy saying true.
I don't know for what.
But, hey, we have...
Somebody saying, why don't some people write their own songs?
We have somebody on the line here. Let's take this one. Hello.
Good afternoon. Tabit, Mr. Tabit.
Sister Precious.
Hi, Mr. Tabit.
And Brother Roberts.
How are you this afternoon?
Happy to be alive.
Amen. Oh, yes. Blessings.
I must say this. Each to his own. And I'll say this. Negative energy bring forth negative energy.
Oh, yes.
Positive vibes bring forth positive energy.
Yeah.
All I will say to the end of the day, let life be. And regardless to what you do or say, people will always share a different opinion. And I try hard on this program with yourself, Precious, and Roberts, not to bring the politics.
Yeah.
Because who could be more politics than Tabaki? Who could be more agent provocateur? Yeah. And I decide, look, if we could get 2 hours without going back, no, nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, I don't want to be in the practice in telling callers how to share their opinion, what to say. Is all up to the individual. But sometimes, man, let us light up the man. You know what I mean? And I sure the music, whosoever created it, didn't create it with any malice or anything, but I don't want to go there, because if I go there, somebody might misread what I say and they might tabaki it and cost me up. So, you know what? Let me not follow that lead.
Thank you.
Let me not go there. And I really want to appreciate the both of you all. To have someone like Mr. Tabaki will not come and talk about race and politics in this 2 hours.
Oh, yes,
but
thank you.
Bring the old time days, talk about medicine,
yes.
Talk about that coconut bake. You know what I mean?
Talk about trains.
Yes. So sometimes we got a life now.
I mean, there's only
if you know what I mean.
Can't you just get away from that for 2 hours?
Yes, this is the point that I'm making, because let me say this. Look, life is so short.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? And I tell you, normally I really don't get into me, Dumorius Horsley on air. It's all about Tabaki. But I'll confess this afternoon. You know, this COVID taught me a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons. Yes. What it really caused is a lot of self, you know what I mean, looking deep at self to find out, you know, where you're going and so on. But again, I don't want to stretch the program. I don't want to mash anybody corn, because I know everybody's on edge these days. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you may say something and they're just waiting to go online to curse you out.
Correct, that's right.
You know, he's Tabaki. He's supporting. Oh, give me a break, rest me with that. Yeah. So, people, let's love Precious. I'm glad you're laughing. You know what I mean? So, let's love Precious and Roberts, and let's try to use these 2 hours. You can go anywhere you want to go. And I tell you, you know, the world is filled with much more things. Listen, while we just tapping right here in Trinidad with the politics, the Indian African, you know, there is a whole world waiting out there with technology, classic, music, piano, ballet, everything you think about. So, you know, let's not limit ourselves, you know, with technology and all the smartphone and all the devices. Look, you could touch instant and get in any part of the globe. So sometimes I wonder, let's use this 2 hours to really touch the world. You know what I mean? So again, I don't want to mash anybody corn. I don't want anybody to call back to curse me out. Sister Precious and Brother Roberts,
oh, yes.
Mr. Tabak, I appreciate this 2 hours that I could get away from the raw, agent, provocative politics in me. I thank you all for bringing this type, you know, of mix and vibes, love in the house, so to speak, tabak it out and off.
Blessings.
Bless.
In my country,
society. I love my island. The voice of Marshall Montano. I found it, Robert.
You found it? Nice.
Marshall Montano recorded this song in 1986.
Oh, yeah.
And it was arranged by the great Leston Paul.
Oh.
But it's not enough to just talk it.
Yes.
You have to show it and live it. And I don't care what none of you all say. If we continue to push negativity,
we'll never get positive.
We will never get positive.
Never, achieve.
If our discussions and our narrative
change
is always about that, we're not going to move forward. And not just for us, but what about the generation? Let's start building a Trinidad and Tobago for the next generation.
Yeah.
Bert is saying our radio stations across the board should play more calypsos from long ago. Our history and social life is documented. We're going to go back to the phone lines. Continue to take your calls. And you know what? Why I like the open forum, Robert? You get to have an understanding of how people think, what they're thinking, what's on their mind. And it's so nice that when we have this forum and we open like that, you see that not everyone, is just wake up in the morning, eat, sleep, dream, politics. It's nice to know that there are people out there who, have different thoughts on their minds, and that's why we say open forum first hour to get an idea of, get into your head.
Yeah.
Good day.
Hi, Precious. Good afternoon to you and Robert.
Hi, how you going? How was your weekend?
Good. Thank God for that.
That's what we're talking about.
Well, here I call it to tell you, Trinidadians like doubles. If it's they park up on the avenue, so they have over 40 of them.
Wow.
Waiting to buy doubles.
You ain't take no picture?
No,
because
Tita,
although I'm hearing this, the videos that I actually seeing not saying this.
I was so upset and angry about this thing, boy.
You serious?
If you came in this line waiting to buy doubles, boy, we could do better than that. Only make a sandwich now. Learn to cook now, man. You understand? Oh, gosh, man. You all have a good one.
Thank you so much. You as well. Blessings. Good afternoon. Ooh, lost that one. Call us back now. It's 342-08177111791 and 4665391.
This one?
Yeah, take that one. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Pleasant good afternoon to you as well, sir.
We could get unity in this country, But you see, it's one side, as Mr. Pinal just came and talked a while ago. When we was to get independence, the opposition was totally against it. They went to England to boycott independence. Now you see, unity is something that must go both ways. Not when you in charge, you want unity, and when someone else in charge, you don't want unity.
I agree with that.
And that is what's going on, because when you listen to Mr. Pinal and Tabaki talk, they just try to cover up these things, but they doesn't come out and say the plain fact in that. It come like little boys playing marble. When they realize that you're losing, you take up all the marble and you're gone. You understand? Once things can't go their way, they try to mash it up. It all go back to when the Venezuelans was coming here, they didn't want them. They write to America. Now the Venezuela going back now, they say, we sending back the Venezuelan. So you see, unity is something to go both ways, not one way. If you understand what I'm saying.
I agree with you, caller.
And once they can't have it their way, they try to mash it up. So, Precious and Robert, have a nice day. Fire in the hole.
Hey, fire in the hole. Have a good one. Blessings to you. Bird saying, so what if people choose to buy doubles? I don't have a problem with that. People buy what they want to buy, eat what they want to eat. I like my doubles too. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Reggie is saying you all don't want the politics, yet you allowed Tabakit a whole half of a program to subliminally talk about race and politics with his deceptive self. And you fall for it hook, line, and sinker. If you don't know, you will never know. And Colin is saying banned from the airways and never play those calypso music ever again. And Joseph is saying, imagine I'm in my bed and my wifey just made Chinese style chicken for me. I brought 3 chickens. She handling it so nice. Papa, and you eating all them chicken by yourself.
And true, you get true. Yeah.
Oh, so we continue to take the phone calls. Let me take this one. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, you're live. Go ahead, honey.
Hi, Robert and
Precious.
Get your name here. Oh, I miss you. I miss you right on Friday, but I'd make up another day.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, God. Sometimes I go and play over the shows now when I have time, but I have not time.
That's okay.
Yes,
so how are you going?
I'm good. It's a pleasure to listen to you all again. And
thank you.
You all just balance the program, I must say, because I came on a while ago and I heard you all talking about the negativity, and I certainly agree with that. And I'm saying, you have to, if you, like, you're all in control, so you can determine that. I would tell you, years ago, I was listening, stuffing through the radio and stuff, and then a guy called and was talking to the host and said, he used the word, I'm using it, right? The word coolie, but he was not using it in a negative term. He was trying to tell him about how people behave. And the host said to him, listen, stop. We do not use that word here. Right? And
I remember that one. I remember that program.
You okay. So, another thing too, because on another program, the host was Raymond, I think was 104. Later in the night, I was listening, and this lady called, and I think they were going to change the name. And the lady said, because I don't know about that, I just tune into radios on different stations and stuff. And she said to him, I heard you all going to change the name of the station. And he said, yes. And she said, well, I don't think you all should change it or something like that. And he said, why? And I think the thing, the whole said, and she was, I can't remember, but the exact thing, but the thing is what Ebony, right? I think they were going to change it to Ebony or something like that. And she said, what you don't like about it? She couldn't say what she don't like, but she knew why she don't like. He said to her, because it means black or something like that. So, you have to be in charge and tell the people, listen, this is my program. I want this. And I love the way that, these 2 young people hosting the show and to be in so much control. You all don't know how I admire how you all conduct this program,
Thank you.
And I appreciate the different things that you all introduce to this program,
Thank you.
So I want to say have a pleasant evening.
Thank you so much, and we do appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much. Guys, it's 3:00 in the afternoon. We're going to pay some bills, and when we come back, we continue with some nice music.
Oh, yes.
Some nice positive music.
Oh, yes.
And we continue on with, chatting with you guys on this lovely Monday afternoon.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions. or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number, 4 clicks, and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay, and you're done.
At Green Dot, we're making it easier for you with the all-new G-Dot customer portal. Get 24/7 access to your account from all your smart devices. View your account status, see your active services and hardware, view your balance, pay your bills, set up recurring payments, and more. Simply visit gd.tt today and register with your account number and email address to access this service. The all-new G-Dot customer portal. It's just one of the ways Green Dot is making it easier for you. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
No distance can divide us, our hope is what connects us. Though challenges we face, we're still full of resilience. If we believe together, things are gonna get better. We're closer than we've ever been, we will rise up much stronger. Just believe, just believe, just believe, just believe. 'Cause we've been down before, and we will rise once more. Just believe, just believe, just believe, just believe. Hope will lead the way. Tomorrow's a brighter day, so just believe.
Believe in the future. Believe in each other, and we will get there. Be mobile. Just believe.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So happy what to do, man, I have to tell them the truth. I say a man could sleep until 10 o'clock, get up and still get late for work with the reform. He getting transport in front the door. And this poker they going whole day and on payday still draw a big fat pay if they like. They could call a big strike. So I tell them, sweet, sweet Trinidad, 'cause I love this country bad, I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small look up all in sweet, sweet Trinidad, brother was a feeling glad when I get to bury me in the center of the city. Yes. Tell you. In South we have all kind of things to talk about, no regret. You just have to get up and get. And anytime things are a little bad, man, you have a garden in your backyard and no doubt the food almost in your mouth. We got a small look of all in sweet, sweet Trinidad. Brother was a feeling glad when I did bury me in the center of the city. No, they and of course we got the brilliant police force. Them young fellas, they wanna walk, man, they lining and fetting round the clock. And yes, friend, they always have money to spend. Them beggars with it, they want a house for when they could sleep in front of any store. And if you see the beautiful city, sweet, sweet Trinidad, cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small look up all in sweet, sweet Trinidad. Brother, was I feeling glad when I did this bury me in the center of the city. So on don't talk about we sweet calypso bacchanal when it comes to the carnival. And if you see how the island progressing every day, new plans that they making sun or rain. Men down here ain't very got brain. Man, if I go to tell you about yeah, it's gonna take me more than a year. As you see, happiness killing me. So I tell you, sweet, sweet Trinidad, cause I love this country bad. I don't want to leave at all. Ever since I small look up all in sweet Trinidad. Brother, cause I'm feeling glad when I did this bury me in the center of the city. Sweet, sweet Trinidad, cause I love this country bad. Yes.
Trinidad, how I love my country bad.
Oh, yes.
As the voice of Lord Funny, he says when he die,
yes,
bury him in the center of the city.
Oh yes.
Were you telling me?
Fantastic.
Guys, it's 10 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock. We're inside the second hour of the VNR show. My name is Precious, and of course I'm joined by Robert. And together we are here with you guys from 2 to 4. It's only 2 hours. We try to make the best of it, keep us nice and, positive energy, positive vibrations.
Well, let me share a positive now. Seeing that is an open forum. Right? Let me share
share your positive, your positivity.
Now I've been in the garden.
Yeah, we know you always in the garden. So long you in the garden, I can't get a crop.
But you had to wait. Nonetheless, yesterday I was able to clear the land.
But look how long you clearing this land.
Hello, let me tell you something. Fig trees like rain, you had to cut down. You hear?
So fig alone I eating? Only fig alone you planted?
I'm bringing real thing for you, we'll see. You hear? We open a market downstairs. Right? So that was my weekend, and my positive vibration.
Yes. You spent your weekend, in your garden.
Yes.
For some people, that is really bring fulfillment and joy,
They hear all the birds and this and yes. Right? And make me feel the skunk.
Papa.
Yes, it make me feel the skunk. And talking about skanking, you want to introduce it in fine style?
No, you go ahead and skank your way into your thing, Papa.
Here's Chronics, Skanking
After this one, we'll go back to the phone lines.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Sharon.
Ooh, well, yeah.
course, if you go up on the Facebook Live and the YouTube, you'll see Chronix performing this one live. Look at the background, nice, eh? So serene. Skanking. Under pressure. Good vibrations. That's what we're talking about. Listen.
Under the pressures of a life, no. Run it again for the people. Skanking and regret. Skanking. Them say feel lift it again, so we just lift it again. Skanking, yeah, under pressure, yeah. Skanking for the people, yeah. Under the pressures of a life, and it's tough to now stay down, mama time to get up. Now bother with the downfall style is strictly up full of vibes. And when the bills and the rent and the mortgage due, yeah. But me try listen when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Light up a stick of the skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget your troubles and rock with me. And you know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. For skanking sweet and everybody wanna feel irate. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feeling music sweet. For every pain there's a melody, yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make us sing together. And who said life not hard, oh yeah. Every man got this struggle, begging you help me, Lord. Let me overcome my troubles, skanking sweet, yeah. Everybody wanna feel everybody, and everybody, yeah. Reggae music sweet now.
I'm Mrs. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget your troubles and come rock with me. Yeah, man, music definitely has the power to, bring forth good vibes.
Yes. Iriness.
That's what we're talking about.
Iriness.
Hi, Gina. Gina is saying, hi, good afternoon. Nice vibes. We try our best,
Yes.
We just really, really try our best to, keep it positive, keep the energy up there.
Yes.
And one of the best ways to do that is through music. Sherry saying, I love a garden. Peaceful roses, flowers, different colors. You like my mom. I think my mom like flowers more than you, girl.
Sherry, I'm going to invite you when it's done.
Hi to Mr. Bago. I see Mr. Bago and Sharon Felix exchanging pleasantries.
Yes, man.
Lennox is my boy from Belmont.
Yes.
Lennox, give me a call now. I want to hear your voice.
Lennox said he was trying to call you.
He was trying to call, but you remember, Robert, don't do me that.
No,
how much lines you seen, innit?
All right, okay. Lennox.
Sometimes when them call in, it's because two other people done on the line and them ain't getting through.
Lennox.
Don't do me that.
Sorry. But
call.
Better call.
Mr. Lennox, call us on WhatsApp as well, all right? 7711791.
Yeah.
If you have Wi-Fi or data. I know.
I sure the man have a Wi-Fi.
I mean,
Yeah,
hello,
man.
good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Precious.
Blessings to you.
Trying to remember his name.
Roberto.
His name is Robert.
Mr. Robert. Yeah, we're still on the open forum.
Yeah, I would love to hear what's in your head. Let me hear how you just think.
Right. So I have two points.
Mm-hmm.
Two points I want to make.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one, when y'all mention, okay, what your program is about and things, and I believe the people should not just come and try to stretch it out. When y'all the hosts, y'all make y'all say what y'all wanted, people listen. When we come on now, we should just go ahead and contribute to what y'all wanted to, instead of stretching it out. Okay, good. So that was it. Now I want to raise an issue, not a really issue, but bring a vibe to the children. In other words, this is the time that your children will be home, maybe away from the online classes and things. Yes. The word I want to bring up is discipline, right? And why I'm using the word discipline, it's for us as parents to should start instilling discipline in our children. Let's not wait for school time. Let's not wait for online, because the teacher is not the person who should discipline our children. We are the ones who are supposed to be disciplining our children. That will help our children to be more academic in school, paying much more attention. So when your children at home, let us practice and help them to understand what discipline is all about. Because if they don't have discipline, then they wouldn't be able to go far. There will be a lot of indisciplined children coming out. And these days you're seeing it. You're seeing it. So as a parent, if you want to be a better parent, you have
No, listening to your caller, you make your contribution. Go ahead.
Yes. Right. So, for instance, as a parent, let's all also practice the discipline, so our children will be able to see the discipline. What is discipline? So, as we go forward from here, waiting for the next school term to come, let's instill discipline in our children, and that will help our children a lot and to go a long way in terms of their academics in school. Thank you.
Thank you so much, caller. So you all know the numbers to call people, 3420081 7711791. That's the WhatsApp. Mr. Lennox are waiting to hear from you. And 4665391. Let's take this one. Good afternoon, welcome.
The feedback.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, am I right?
Loud and clear.
Naruto, what's up?
Wagwan.
Yeah, no, bro. Nation. Good afternoon, Nation. Precious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a little positive vibe. You know me and my little speech soft too now. I want to ask a question, right? To broaden your mind, broaden your consciousness, and try and see if you could use the most powerful force in the universe, which is the imagination, right? Most powerful, children, if you're listening, the most powerful force in the universe is imagination, because it is attached to the most powerful thing. Another powerful thing, which is consciousness, and consciousness makes imagination. So use the imagination with this one, Precious. All right, think about this. We have a solar system, right? And we live in the solar system, right? We're on the Earth, and it have, I think it's 9 planets and a sun. That sun now going around another system, which have a bigger sun and bigger planets. The scientists discovered a sun 1,000,000 times bigger than our sun out in the universe and stuff like that, right? Think about that. Now, every galaxy it is split into 4, which is called a quadrant. And a quadrant has billions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of planets, right? So the whole galaxy have 4 quadrants. There's a school of thought out there, and I want your honest opinion, your answer. Nobody else is going to answer, but tell me how will you feel about this, right? Now, use the imagination and just for once fantasize that Earth is not the only planet that's occupied. As a matter of fact, the natural truth is that there are occupied planets as there are grains of sand upon the Earth, right? But that's things for every individual to research and to understand. It is understood that the black people on Earth is the last set of black people in the galaxy. Also, too, humans are on the brink, well, in the past, ancient history was on the brink of extinction, right? That is because the campaigns that the behemoth and them that was leading now, you know, the ones who get cast out of heaven, the dragon now, right? Their duty was to pursue and eliminate human. That a lion being also too, because in the Psalms have break out the teeth in the young lion, mouth, eat up my flesh, Same thing with the dragon, right? So if they use the imagination and we exist in a fantasy world where it really have many species and beings out there in the planet and stuff like that, how would you feel if you were to learn the black people, or how would you think, or what would you see if you understand that the black people that it have on Earth is the last set of black people that it have in the galaxy? I just say I'm going to train a little out of page. You know, my brother Sabati does bring up some spiritual something sometimes, so I just say let me bring up some kind of off thing. How would you feel if in the galaxy itself, right, that if it's true that the black people that it have on the Earth is the last set of black people in a galaxy which have trillions and millions of stars? I will leave it right there. Thank you for allowing me this much.
Thank you so much for calling.
All right.
Mr. Bego, finally, like you get you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hi, Miss Sunshine.
How are you doing?
We good. How are you? How is Tobago?
Tobago is okay, man. Tobago is okay.
Like you now coming.
The doubles man come out. Who went and get a little doubles this morning and disappear. The chicken place open. Who went and get a little chicken and go home. So we ain't going in Tobago. We are no long line with no chicken place.
Right.
Yeah, but I had to stop by one of my favorite chicken place today. A friend I ain't seen a long time. I say, where you going? He say, hi there. I say, well, sponsor me something, that chicken place open.
Mr. Bego, you know what I always wanted to ask you? You know, like in Trinidad, our Sunday dish just had to be the macaroni pie and the callaloo and the stewed chicken and the baked chicken. I always wanted to find out, like, what is the Tobago dish on a Sunday?
The same thing you have for Sunday, Lord. The same thing we just have up here.
Oh, is it macaroni pie, the callaloo and thing too?
But wait, where think we is bacayara?
No.
You think all that bacayara?
No, don't get me wrong, you know. I know we Trinis once a year Sunday they should have to bound to be the macaroni pie and callaloo.
I believe we're precious.
I know you have all different dishes over there.
Like a cook one callaloo.
If we feel to eat a soup Sunday, we eat soup too.
Right.
So it ain't have nothing that Trinidadians does eat that we don't cook here. We feel for a little dumpling and crab with provision and a Sunday we cook that.
The girl look like she got her feelings. Yeah.
We feel for pilau. We feel for pilau with a coleslaw. We eat that.
Yeah.
So precious, the same thing. We eating that. If we feel for a little roti, a little dal and rice, we're eating that too.
Yeah. So what you cook today, so?
I tell you, people don't cook on Mondays after Sunday, boy.
You don't cook? We cooking today.
Robert, you just sit over here and say I meet a friend I see a long time.
Right. You eat chicken.
Let me let you know. My daughter
your husband?
Noodles yesterday. My daughter cooked some noodles with a potato, something mixed up with vegetables, with pigeon peas, baked chicken. Yeah, with
macaroni pie, callaloo.
So let me ask you a question now. This man who buy this chicken from me.
Macaroni pie was last following Sunday gone.
Tobago.
Oi.
Yes. This man who buy a box of chicken for you. Your husband know this man?
Of course, we are best of friends.
So your husband know all his best of friends?
Of course, my husband know all my friends as well as I know all of his friends.
As it should be.
All right.
And he know my bestest friend, she's 6 feet under. All the rest is just a school feet.
All right. Well.
So he knows all my friends.
That's the way to live, though. That's the way to live, yes?
Yes, he knows all my friends. I knows all of... But I mean, his friends is my friends and my friends is his friends.
All right.
So it's precious. Let me tell you what I come home and I do with the chicken. I come home and cut up the chicken for those big pieces. I cut them up. I get some tomato, some garlic, some ginger, a little pimentos and some fitweed. and I put a little salt butter to melt out, throw that in, and then I put a nice little bit of ketchup barbecue sauce with some coconut milk and thing, and then I throw in the chicken inside of that because my little daughter, she loved that. And I make a nice barbecue chicken thing with it, and we eat that with the noodles and whatever today. That is what we ate today. When my husband come home later, I go fix something separate for him.
Nice.
So Precious, don't figure if I invite you on Roberto.
Roberto.
He does roll it on that Roberto there. If I invite all you over to my house on a Christmas, and Precious, you figure you could eat? Precious, when you see my table, so lay out with all them food, they want your food before you start to eat.
Tobago, I don't think you should make that mistake,
Yes.
I never spent a Christmas in Tobago, though.
Mm-hmm.
Never spent a Christmas in Tobago.
You never spend a Christmas?
No.
Precious, you need to come and spend a Christmas. You and your husband. You have kids, by the way?
No, we don't. We just free to do what we want. So I could just pick up and just come across.
The marriage still young? The honey ain't gone out of the moon yet?
Hey. Tobago, all right now.
Oh, we're too old to come and get children, Precious.
Yes,
Precious, you
Tobago.
must start to get your young ones in your 20s. So when you meet like me in your 40s and in late 40s, going in your 50s, you could rock back.
Oh, God, but Tobago, like...
In a psychological session.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Tobago, thanks for all the wonderful advice.
Wait, Precious, I had to talk to the husband. I had to give my remedy for the punch. Yeah. I had to give the remedy for the punch.
When this punch?
Girl, punch is the go.
What in this punch?
All type of punch.
Give me a good Tobago punch. What in this punch?
Nah, I had to make that punch myself. I can't give my remedy for my punch. They go take my ingredients, bottle it, and put it out and
He's saying about
Wait, Tobago, how much children you have?
How much time Mr. Tobago?
Two years.
Okay, because I want to know how much punch she husband drinking.
No, Robert, I wanted 4 children and meeting my husband, he wanted 2, so I had to give him what he wanted, and Robert, I didn't regret it.
Right, bless the Lord for that, man.
She always say that,
Yeah, bless the Lord for that.
Yeah, I regret my 2 and 2 handsome grandsons. Right now, the first one here, I finally get him to sleep. He's the boss of the house.
Papa.
I finally get him to sleep. The next one, he buy the next grandparents until you come up with that family going in all pressure.
Oh, I see them on the picture here.
That is when there was much a little smaller.
Oh, okay, and that's you in white.
That's my little handsome dudes and them.
Yes.
Well, all right then, we'll have a blessing. Hey, and tell Tabaki, he don't come and change up, bring no politics on this show. This show is the ease down show. We getting politics from 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right, have a good one.
Back on Facebook.
Always look forward to hearing from you.
You know what? I think Tobago, introduced the song in a fine style. Mm-hmm. She made us smile, from Junior Kelly. Smile.
Just
Remember, that is so true.
Oh, yes.
You gotta smile through even your hardships and your tribulations.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if you look to study, everything that life throws at you, you will get depressed,
Yeah.
And your whole day would be sad. I mean, there must be one thing, something during the course of the day that could just make you smile. Never let them get you down. Junior Kelly, smile. So we're going back to the phone lines. You all know the numbers?
Let's take the score.
Welcome.
Hey, Precious and Robert. Hallelujah. Back inside.
Hey,
Lord.
I got you.
This show is the hardest show to get onto.
Oh gosh, don't say that now.
No. But it's true. But here, what the best part of the evening after Big Brother is you guys. Trust me. I just really look forward to this.
Thank you so much.
And I will miss you guys, including Mr. Robert. Is that Mr. Well, aka Miserable Robert.
Hey.
I hope you have a great again. I'm listening to you. Let me hear you.
It's only right. I had to give some trouble on the station. Precious fridge trouble.
I don't like trouble.
On that full boat from Tobago.
What's that?
We still waiting on the full boat from Tobago. Miss Tobago station, so she's supposed to bring it and she bring it. But she calling and telling you about that punch situation.
You call to inquire about the punch.
I feel
you have plans or what?
I feel you're not getting to the meat.
Yeah. You know call back to order punch.
Tobago about this punch.
Tobago?
Nah, me. I never hear words. I natural. If I were to say you see the size of yours, I's a little Goliath. I'm comfortable.
Yes,
I'm the type of guy
I notice your picture shows that he's a strapped black man.
Well, yeah, quite a ugly one for sure. As I tell my mother.
You like Mama Gazame?
Nah, he picture he's strapped.
Nah, but I like to go
that's just me, but but above all, I prefer to go the natural way, but a little piece of advice, Precious. Don't let nobody rush you into having kids. If you decide to have it, do it on your own terms.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people they say, girl, go and do this, or boy, go and do this. Because let me tell you something. I'm my mother's eldest child and only boy child, right? And at the end of the day, my sister, she's in her 30s and she has 3. My mother asked me the other day, hey, Andy, when I get X from you, I say, Mommy, that's on my timing and God's timing. Because hear what? You don't want to rush into things that you're not comfortable with. So do it on your terms and do it with God in mind at the end of the day. Not everything is to really rush into. If you don't feel comfortable, honestly, if you don't feel comfortable doing something like that, it means that it's in the right frame of mind. If you're in the right frame of mind, that is what you would bring forward. You understand? That is what you would put out. The right energies into the universe at the end of the day. That's what I strongly believe. If you're going to have kids and you go with it in the wrong frame of mind, that is what you're going to bring into the world. You understand? So I believe in doing what pleases you and God at the end of the day.
Blessings.
Welcome. Locked on and listening.
Yeah, man. You have a good one. So, guys, it's 25 minutes to the hour, 4 o'clock. Remember, 4 o'clock, we have your major news. Aisha Wells, she comes up at 4 o'clock. Aisha, if you're on your way, drive on the Nation Road safely, okay? So we continue to take your calls, and let's go back to them right now. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Precious.
Blessings to you, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Nice.
How you going?
How was your weekend?
After that bus ride, I went to Shark River. Where you took me on the east?
We went Blanchishes.
But I drive and come all the way back out to Arima, right?
All right.
So I went to the long road. So thank you for that ride over the weekend.
Blessings to you.
I spent my weekend inside after that. But Precious, sometime last week, and you say we're not political, but I have to concretize what Tabaki says. I have to turn it over. Because according to that text, I sent you a message a while ago stating exactly what is Tabaki doing. And after Tabaki came over, a man come to tell you about it. Remember I told you some time ago, you have a tune that you all used to play on a opening of your program.
What song is that?
There's a song that you all play with an East Indian gentleman and a black gentleman telling us to unite the nation. And how the two people went to England to get our independence. And a gentleman told you a while ago the very same thing I was telling you, the opposition. Because you are talking about unity. Opposition, when we went to England to get our self-autonomy, opposed it. And if you look through all the history of Trinidad and Tobago, think about, we have a prime minister in office today, and I will carry you back to our last prime minister, the one that died just recently. Remember how they victimized that individual? There was anything, the only thing they didn't call him was called a hat. But how are we going to unite when the other side seems to take my leaders, and here what they tell me my leader is a vaccine vagrant? How could you be the opposition and tell the prime minister of this country, describe our prime minister in such a manner? And you are the opposition leader. Do you hear any opposition around the world? Do you hear the Democrats describe the Republicans? Trump was probably the worst prime minister president ever had. Did you hear the Republicans or the Democrats describe Trump in any manner, such manner? Right. So how could we have unity when one group of people, their unity is only for a period? When they're in office, they come to independence. You ever observed that, Precious? We've been celebrating independence over 50 years. And the only time they came for independence was when they were in office for the last 5 years. Do you recall that? But Tabakit is calling for unity. So that text message that person, Tabakit just carry you a whole around the bush to tell you about race and blah, blah, blah. With nothing of any substance. Yes. Nothing of any substance, my dear.
Wow.
Right? Nothing of any substance.
All right, have a good
evening, ma'am.
Yeah, man, you too. Blessings.
But Precious, do you feel that some of our callers...
Could I take it?
Do you feel that some of our callers, when they're preaching, peace and love, they're coming with the agenda like a snake, telling you one thing,
Honestly, Robert, I just take things for how it is said until, like, you come in my head now and say, that an agenda with that. And they base that agenda. And I was like, serious? Yeah. Because I wasn't even thinking that way.
Yeah.
You understand? That's honestly how I think. If you come and you tell me something, I was just, okay. I mean, of course, I use in logic. Yeah. Everybody make an sense. And then somebody come now and say, you see that Shabana what was just telling you there? He come with you with an agenda, with a conspiracy theory. And then they come with it. Then I started to think.
Come like
serious, because when he was talking to me just now, I think that I thought that he was coming to be genuine and honest.
Yeah.
So in answer to your question, you ask if when somebody call if I think the contribution is based on agendas,
Let's take this one.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Oh, what's going on?
We're on the radio a little bit.
Yeah, we got enough feedback.
What I was saying is truth.
What's that?
It has certain people that come with their agenda. They'll start like they're going Avanti, and they know it's how they're going. They'll just swing. Mr. Tabakit is one.
Oh, Lord.
You understand? And I have some good news for you. Yeah. I finally got my second jab, so I'm fully jabbed. So, 5-year-old fully jabbed.
Right.
Okay.
That's the good news.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
Done?
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Let's
Pick
take
up
this one.
Hazel's on
Hi,
the
Hazel.
line.
We check the people on the YouTube. Good afternoon.
Good
afternoon, Precious and Roberto.
Oi, what's up?
I've been on the front seat in the classroom.
Papa.
I ain't making no mistake at all.
I like to sit down in the front too.
I'm back kind of
Yeah, not me. I want to be up in front.
I in the back.
So what's going on?
Well, first things first, my name is Keith. I remember the last time Precious asked me what was my name.
Hi,
but
Keith.
it's all gone. She said, forget to ask you where your name is.
Yeah, and where Keith's calling from?
Tunapuna
anyhow. So how are you?
Building.
Well, I am there. I am there by the grace of the Almighty.
All right,
Praise
Tommy,
the
you
Most High.
pick up the phone, you dial the number, you get inside.
Yes.
What's going on?
Right. Well, I always want to make this contribution about the parliamentary privilege in our parliament, in our beautiful parliament, where people could come in the parliament and say all kinds of things about each other and call it parliamentary privilege. You following me, Roberto?
I with you.
Yes, we want to say what we want to say in Parliament because we know we protect.
I only hope that is not politics, because I would like to see them repeal that, take that out of the Parliament.
Right.
But to me, it causes a level of disrespect. And, you know, and you know, they say charity begins at home.
And ends abroad, huh?
And ends abroad.
Oh, yes.
So if they get rid of that foolishness out of the Parliament, it will have a lot more respectability coming out towards the public. Like the fellas talk just now about making a child with a positive mind and with God. You remember that, man? Just a few callers or 2 callers ago. Right? So in the same way, if you have something positive with God, you will bring out something positive and righteous or godly into the universe.
Right.
You know, so I'm just trying to copy a little bit of what you say. And Roberto?
Robert, I'm listening.
The wine boy get too good. I love my country.
I'm telling you, 1986, you know.
He get through. Well good. That one.
You like that one?
Well, that one is a classic.
My country. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's not nothing to mix up inside of the clean like spring water.
What trouble is this?
And lyrics.
And just one more thing before I go.
Yes, Keith.
I hear Roberto talking about the food prices and things.
When you hear
that. And
payment place.
You know, like when you buy from one person down the road, you have to go back up to it.
Yeah. That was a couple of shows ago.
The price remained the same. I remember our first Prime Minister, Dr. Eric Eustace William. You know what we used to call that?
What's that?
Conglomerate. Conglomerate. Right? He said once you have conglomerate, it's difficult to control food prices because they will be controlling it. Right? So I just wanted to put that out. Outside there. Thanks for all the time you all give me.
And thank you so much for listening and for calling. We do appreciate you, Mr. Keith from Tunapuna.
Yes, ma'am.
You're most welcome.
Blessings. Hey, I like your laugh too. Your laugh like mine.
What's that? He's a saga boy, you know?
Hey, you telling me?
Hey, Tabo, kid's looking like he's calling to defend.
Oh, Lord. It's a good thing we nearly finished. Good afternoon. I can't take the back and forth.
Oh,
hello?
Lord. Tabo Kid.
And Robert?
Yes, Mr. Tabakit.
How are you all doing this afternoon again?
Blessed and highly flavored.
But what's so?
All right. I'm making some passion fruit ice cream. Sponge cake and a little vanilla. Precious, when was the last time? Well, Joey Lewis, when it come back, you just go to Joey Lewis and Son?
No.
Oh, you don't like dancing?
But how you gone from making ice cream and cake to Joey Lewis? We having a party?
Well, I'll tell you, I'm trying to mix it up because I'll tell you. You remember, you want to have a nice little Sunday, passion fruit ice cream, sponge cake, and then sometime, Saturday, Joey Lewis, you know what I mean? Dance, keep yourself occupied.
Okay.
Bring it out.
Yes, because You see, I'll tell you, I want to mix it up a bit. You know, I want to eat the ice cream, you know, the nice little cake. I like dressing too, you know what I mean? Wearing the latest. I like going dancing school.
Oh, yes.
Mix it up, you know what I mean?
Mix
Because
it up.
it's beyond the politics.
Mix it up. Mix
you
it
know,
up.
I go to dancing school.
Yeah.
I keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
You want to look good. And I'll tell you,
So,
I like buying the latest set of clothes.
Tabakit, you really make that sponge cake from scratch? Or is box cake you're trying to fool me with?
No, sponge cake from scratch.
Beat that butter and that
Listen,
sugar.
sponge cake from scratch. I have, you know, I have the ready-made ice cream pail. So I made that nice passion fruit. Precious, you ever had passion fruit ice cream?
Never. Look, Peggy, I know it's saying passion fruit
let me
ice
tell
cream.
you make a passion fruit ice cream.
I love it.
Man, here now you see a typical day, you know, the sun hot, and you make a nice passion fruit ice cream. Yeah? And listen, I'm talking about the long time sponge cake. You make a nice sponge cake. You know the little red cherry they sell in the bottle?
Oh gosh, Tabaki, don't do me that.
Don't do with that.
Yes.
Hello.
Precious, let me ask you. You ever eat Malta cake? You ever make Malta cake? Malta in it?
No.
Precious, you missing out on life.
Mix it
Let me tell you. When you're putting it, all right. This is how you're making the sponge cake. You're adding the Malta with the raisin and all these things in it. Man, this thing is out of this world.
The Malta.
Your taste bud. You know what I mean?
You mean it's a bottle of Malta in it?
Yes, you're putting the Malta.
Okay.
Here now, man. It's out of this world. And you know when I call your program now, I want to talk about sponge cake, marble cake. You know what I mean? And and I also, you know what I like too? You like those indigenous wine, you know, like Cola Jamon, Pomporac wine, Pomsite wine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mix it up.
Mix it up.
Before I go, let me ask Robert, but you all, what you all think about bringing back piano lessons and the violin
the
and
guitar,
all these things?
The violin, the guitar, the horn, the brass section.
Yeah. You
Mix
know,
it up.
we want to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
So as I mix it up, anytime I call now, you know, it's
mix
about
it up.
ice cream, vanilla, Joey Lewis,
Mr.
dressing.
Tabakit.
Let me.
Ashford on the Facebook is saying it have curry ice cream too, you know. You ever had? Because first of all,
don't do that.
Precious and Roberts, let me tell you all. You all understand me by now.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. So let me tell you. You see, we gotta mix it up. Yeah. And when you're out there in the arena, all I want this evening is who could make the nice passion fruit ice cream. As I tell you, the sponge cake, you're putting the Malta in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do when the corona is down, I'm gonna bring 4 sponge cake with the Malta in it for you all.
Wow.
And I'll bring a bucket of the passion fruit ice cream for you all.
Yeah.
And Precious, I did not forget you with the soursop.
Yes, please.
There is a lot of nice young ones. Yeah. And I want to bring up some seasoning for you all because I have a lot. You see how much seasoning I have there?
Yeah. By the time there.
Right. So you all could get that sometime next week. I'll put 2 separate parcels. So you'll get like rosemary, Spanish thyme, bay leaf.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So until tomorrow, please God, tomorrow I might talk about baked pork and Ale Latif and chicken compayo.
Yeah.
So have a pleasant evening. I love you all.
I love you too. We love you
Love
too.
in the
Appreciate
house.
your call. No, but yeah, man, blessings. When the person Ashford said it have curry ice cream too, you know, And I'm thinking Ashford saying that with an agenda. But he's saying, no, for real, sis, for real. I've never had it. I've never had curry ice cream, and somebody's talking about dashing ice cream as well.
My head hurting after that one.
We'll never take the calls and carry the line for calling.
Gosh.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Hi. Rudy is saying the curry ice cream actually tastes delicious, so it's a real thing.
That's all right now.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, good program as usual, right? But what is the problem? You see how Oli explained that they had this long line for the doubles and the KFC?
This
is the problem right now. We still ain't thinking, all the 2 months you're home, all you still ain't get it yet. Take all your time, the doubles are running away, the chicken not running away. And we know that is all your favorite meal, but take all your time. Please, let us obey the instructions. Social distancing here. Even though I see like the line from here to Osiak. Come on, people. All you really on this no cook business? All you any no cook line all the time? All you must leave all your home to get a doubles and to get chicken? What happened to all your 2 hands and all your stove? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Let's take this one. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hello?
Hello?
A pleasant good day, Precious.
Pleasant.
Hello?
Hi, Paul, a.k.a. Mr. Acrobatic. How are you?
What?
I'm good, actually. Only didn't come across for the weekend, so I could give all some practice.
Papa.
Precious, you come for me.
Robert say he
But listen to this now. Let me get you the bacchanal. And now listening to Tabakit Day. Don't let Tabakit confuse all, because Precious, you know Tabakit, you very well know Tabakit don't like anything from a box. Right? And what he explained, they sound very fruity. Right? But let me tell you this now.
Yes.
Yeah, but Tabakit is too much. Tabakit is too much. You need to give people a chance. Like you're not adhering to the 30 seconds. But let me tell you this now, guys. The whole drama with the KFC and the doubles, I mean, I can agree with the caller how we share the same sentiments because it's not running away. I say to myself, I taken a month again before I start back to eat those things, right? Because me even know if they clean the house properly or the kitchen properly or the KFC restaurant properly. All kind of thing was scrolling and walking there. No health inspectors came to those restaurants to ensure that it was up to standard before opening. And that is what I am saying. Each public health inspector is supposed to go to each establishment, right, and ensure that they're able to pass some sort of health inspection, and that did not happen, so I'm not eating from outside right now.
All right. I get what you're saying.
Have extra here for that. Thank you so much, Paul. And remember, the views of the callers are not the views of the Street 919 FM or the management and staff, all right? I don't know who, how, what
program. That ride, boy. That sarcastic ride. It give me a headache, you know.
Somebody was saying, Angie saying dashing ice cream is a Tobago special.
Yeah.
I would really like to taste that dashing ice cream.
Yeah.
Was this fit wheat punch and all?
Yeah. and hear this one.
Lord have mercy. You really want to read that? Don't read that.
Why? Why you don't want to read it? Let me read it.
But what chubby is this boy? All you're behind time, Precious and Robert, when we say we never taste the curry ice cream.
You know what I think it's some peppery ice cream.
Serious?
When you're tasting it, boy, it's burning.
Why would I want to eat ice cream not burning like pepper though?
Yeah. Ulu big up yourself on that one.
Oh, Ulu say that?
Yeah, Ulu wanted to have that one.
Let's take this one as we wrap things up. Good afternoon.
Hi, afternoon, Precious.
Hi.
Roberto.
Robert.
Yeah, everybody calling you wrong name. Your name is Robert.
Okay, yeah. Robert.
Anyway, I just want to get a quick story. About early days, about probably 19 years old, I was working a gas shop. I go down Queen's Park, about the Queen's Park Savannah around there. So I went my house there. And a guy took in tires in our van.
and somebody jump off a car and they drop out the car, they walk down, they pick up one of the tires and they start to run. You know, the man leave the van with all the rest of the tires and gone. And by the time he come back, people start to walk away with tires from the van. The peak gossip planning is like something like that. Sometimes, you know, people go down to these small things. You won't take the course here. A serious problem in your life. Sometimes you must learn to just look back at the past and just move forward, because it's professional not to just dwell on the past. I could have bet anything somebody would have called and condemn Tabakid and say, you don't know how to make ice cream and you don't know that. Oh God, look at the man already. The man is an elderly man. You know, I mean, let's grow up now. Grow up, please. The man does make some good contribution, but nobody will grow it enough to go and tell the man that, you know, he make a valid contribution. Not everything the man says be bad. Come on, man. They have to grow up. You understand? Intelligent people are so intelligent. I mean, oh gosh. Rest it now.
Thank you so much, caller. I'm so glad you called and said that, because even for me sometimes... Yes, caller.
Yeah, I was asked you to call me. Something important I have to ask you.
Hold on, stay on the line. Let me screenshot your number and I'll message after. Hold on, eh? Oh God, you cut off the call, but we're going on with you. I just Oh, is the other one just now?
Yeah.
Just now.
I'm not kind of shaky, but all right.
Right, I have the number. I'm going to message you as soon as I finish reading news, all right?
Concerning double planning, I look at many videos this morning on Facebook. Many videos. And people on social distancing.
Sun precious, we should.
It's the same thing that's going on in the groceries. It's no different to the groceries and the bakeries. People still have to line up because you have to social distance. If you tell me people bunching up together, our civil rights. And if that is the case, what I think they should do, you cannot blame the people who selling the goods, right? Every individual that is not social distancing, they should, and you want to charge them, do it like that, because I think people just be too careless.
What's his name? What's his name?
So let's call a preacher.
Peter?
Preacher.
All right, I want to message you now.
It's important. Yeah,
all right, blessings to you, man.
Everybody.
Thank you so much.
All right. I think we out of time.
Yeah, we out of time.
Yeah. Nation, it was a really,
but like
really
what I was
one.
saying just now, Robert, I'm so glad the caller called in and said that, because even with me sometimes, and I would agree with some of the things that Mr. Tabakit was saying, and they would be reading the comments that you that he fooling your pressures or your naive pressures, or don't take Mr. Tabakit bait. But I mean, again, a lot of us, we condemn the messages or the information according to who it's coming from.
Who's the messenger?
And that could never be a good thing. But guys, it's 4 o'clock. Well, 2 minutes, a minute before 4 o'clock. You know, it was really nice chatting with you guys.
Yeah, the comments is crazy with the ice cream.
The ice cream, all kind of ice cream. I've seen cheese ice cream.
Pork ice cream. Listen.
No, you see, I don't know if they're being sarcastic, if they're being funny, or if they're being real.
They're being sarcastic. And that's why I got a headache just now.
Thank you so much, Miguel. Miguel like my... Well, it's not a dresser, it's a top. But he likes my dress. It's very stylish. Thank you so much.
It's all right. I find it...
Nobody asks you. So wrap up the show now.
Okay, TNT.
In a normal voice.
All right.
Like how it doesn't normally talk.
TNT, till tomorrow, we are out.
Tomorrow is Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday.
You named the show Terrific.
You see how today was Good Vibes Monday. Don't mind some of the bad vibes.
One vibes was good today.
But tomorrow is Terrific Tuesday.
Hey, Aisha is up next.
Yes.
And, well, after the news, right?
Yeah, so play the... And then we'll go straight into the news. All right, so have a good one, guys. Be safe.
All right. Later.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop rushing the car. A hurricane coming.
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because you know here does flood Come. Let us move the appliances upstairs. Come.
Us, okay.
Wait! Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand. Yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. Geotech, the power to make it work.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM. Broadcasting from